Okie dokie, good morning. I believe we are live. So this is a little bit of a bonus video. If you've been following the series recently, there's been 10 episodes as part of the struggle series covering all of the key things that modern women have found themselves to be struggling with. And I've just tried to give you a little bit of perspective around those. So we've completed the 10 episodes. But I did say there might be a couple of bonus videos because I love talking about this stuff and you can't shut me up when I start. So the 10 videos will morph into more. And remember that we have some goals with this. I want to try and reach 500,000 women. So I need you to share the shit out of this. Tag your friends, get yourself into the group where we take all of these things that I talk about and we make them actionable with tasks, challenges, and all kinds of other wonderful things to keep you on the path to having it all as a modern woman. So today's about balance. Balance is something I've discussed quite a few times before because it's extremely important. At the core, balance is a state of being. Okay, it's what we're all trying to achieve, really, but perhaps not always in the way that you might think. Life itself exists in a state of homeostasis. So life is a series of symbiotic relationships and they're all dependent on each other in one way or another. And just like Newton said, there's always an equal and opposite reaction. So the balance is always there. There's always something trying to shift it back to where it wants to be in nature, in science, in us, in everything. Excuse me, I've got hay fever. But when we lose that balance, things get a little bit crazy. Things shift, they get a little bit off. And I think it's important to remember, though, that balance isn't always equal. It's not always 50-50. Sometimes you might end up with a 70-30, but the total is still the same. Okay, that total is what we're looking for. We're not looking for necessarily an equal balance, but some kind of balance, because it will always be doing this. But as long as it doesn't go completely out of whack, then it's fine. At the end of the day, balance is a state of wholeness, which is why 70-30 works, because it's still 100. 50-50 works because it's still 100. 80-20 works, it's still 100, because 100 is wholeness. And wholeness is the ultimate form of balance. When you are whole, you are balanced and you can truly have it all. And there's so much to it. The aspect of training for wholeness is a lot of work. And it is something I cover inside the 12 Weeks to Limitless program. But, I'm not going to go into it now because it is a massive topic. But what I want you to understand with this video is that balance is a state, a distribution of your resources that serves to aid us in our quest to achieve whatever it is that we're actually trying to achieve, the goals that we set for ourselves. Your own version of balance is going to be unique to your values, your priorities, your goals. And if it shifts too much away from those, then the balance is going to tip too far. We're going to get out of balance. And when you find that happening to yourself, that's where we end up in a place of chaos, which is where most people are now. Okay, most people are in that place of chaos. And doing the work to get out of that chaos is part of restoring the balance. And it's that balance between being, doing, and having whatever it is you want out of life. So in that state of balance, that wholeness, we have the ability to redistribute our resources accordingly based on what it is we're trying to achieve, whatever it is we want to work on, rather than trying to achieve that perfect 50-50 split. We know we can put a resource here, a resource there, without completely tipping the balance off. So what we're always trying to achieve is this base level of balance based around our own goals, our own ideas for what we want personally. And again, that's something that I also talk about. And if you're in the group, we spent some time at the beginning of the year, way back in January, setting a load of goals and figuring out what we wanted for ourselves. So if you want to get some clarity around that, jump on in the group and you can go back and check that stuff out. But all of this, finding the balance, learning how to redistribute resources, it comes from training, having the right training, the right resources. And as I said, you can start with all the free stuff that's in the Limitless group. There's loads in there. There's weekly challenges, there's weekly training videos, There's the seminar, there's all kinds of stuff in there. There's loads of stuff. You'll find a link for that in the description, and I'll put one in the comments for you in a minute as well. Or if you are serious about upgrading your life and you want to take it a step further, then I would encourage you to get on the phone with me and we can talk about what I can do to help you get there. Again, I'm going to put that link in the comments for you. So either get yourself in the group, take advantage of all the stuff that's in there, or get on the phone with me and we'll talk about how we can take this further. Links are all in the comments. Okay, so that's everything for today. I know it's early, but it's going to be a very nice day. So you can watch this and then go out and enjoy the rest of your Thursday. I'll see you all very soon.